Hello, hello, hello. This is Els coming to you from Bima's Crafty Corner. And today I want to make something out of these. So in a previous video we made these little postage stamp things and I wanted to do something with them. So what I decided is I'm going to turn them into this. And what this is this is a paper clip. It's completely hidden, okay? So, just a paper clip. You could use this in your journals. You could use this as a bookmark, whatever you want to do with it. But I wanted to make something out of it. So, I have here a piece of manila file folder. And, you know, I do these, you guys see me use all kinds of colors of these things and designs and patterns and everything. So, first thing I did was I took these and I just kind of reminded myself, they're 1.5. So I can go 1 3/4 or 2 inches, whatever I prefer. And I think I'm going to go 1 3/4 here. And I'm just going to take a cut. Now, they are about 2 1/4 inches long. So I'm going to go 5 inches. Okay? So I'm going to put this in with the fold on the right. There we go. I've got 2 pieces that are now 1 3/4 by 5. And I have some scrap paper here. And let's see. And I'm going to go 1 3/4 on this. And we'll take a couple of pieces of that. And again, this is just scrap out of my scrap bin. And then we're going to measure this out to 5. Make sure we've got 5 inches. And we do. There we go. Now I'm going to get rid of this for now. Get rid of some of these scraps so we can see what we're doing. Alright. So then I'm going to get out my stylus and I'm going to take my little tiny scoreboard here and I'm just going to score all of these at 2.5. Now I can tell by feeling this that this scrap is 110-pound Recollections cardstock. I use it enough to know exactly what it feels like. But you don't have to use that heavy of a piece of cardstock. Then we're just going to fold these in half and hit them with the bone folder. Okay? This does not need to be perfection. All right. So then we're going to take some paper clips. Now this can be the fancy kind, you know, the colored ones, or it can be just these plain office ones. We're just going to put a paper clip on each one of these. Just like that. And then I'm going to get out my glue with my fancy dancy topper here that I made. And I'm just going to put glue on one side of this. I'm going to get as close as I can to the edges. And I'm going to put a nice amount of glue. Doesn't have to be a huge amount, but nice. And then I'm going to line this up with the fold at the top, side to side. Bring it down. Turn it over. And put glue on the other side. And then I'm going to close it. Okay. And I'm just going to let that set up. I'm going to do the same thing to this other one. Slide this on. Now you're going to notice that's longer, but that's because of the paper clip at the top. Okay? Get it all where we want it. A little glue on the other side. Bring it down. Now you could use hot glue on this, but I'm going to be real honest with you. The hot glue just makes it bulkier. Okay. Let me show you. So this is one that I've just glued, okay? This one has hot glue. See how bulky it is? I don't know if you guys can actually see that. Do you see that? Side by side, look at the difference. I don't know if you guys can tell on the camera. Bet you can if I tip them. Nope. Well, I'm telling you, this one's flat, and this one's all bumpy lumpy. Alright, so once we have these all glued up, we could just glue this down. No problem. If you have it, save yourself some time. If you have a Xyron, use it. So I'm just going to take this and put it in a little slot right there. Pull it out the bottom. Rip it off. Hit it with the bone folder. Open this up. And I have a perfectly good sticker. And I like stickers. Peel off the back. Center this on my piece. Trim off this excess. There you go. Basic paper clip. So, alright, so we're going to take this one just a little bit further. I have here some vintage lace. I'm going to cut off about 6 inches of that. And I'm going to get out my fabric tack. For this one, I'm just going to take a little piece of that lace. And kind of fold it in half. I'm just going to put a little bit of lace on here. There we go. And then I'm going to use the fabric tack on here. Just right here in this area. Okay? And then I'll use my regular glue from the edges. Turn this little puppy over. Put it right on there. Okay. I don't like to hold anything, so clamp, clamp. I'm lazy. What can I say? So I'm just going to put some clamps on here, hold it all down, get it all where I want it. put away the stinky Fabri-Tac. Whew, that stuff smells. Close up my glitter glue here. So we added a little lace detail to this one. You could put buttons on these or ribbon, little bows, whatever you want to do. And there you have it. Just some very simple, very basic paper clips. Let's take a good look. Forgot to trim that one. All right. On there. There you go. Just some basic paper clips. Very cute, very antique looking. Would look wonderful in a junk journal. And you don't have to use flowers and butterflies, people. This just happened to be the fabric that the paper that I grabbed when I made these. You know, here I've got a piece of vintage with a seashell on it. And this one looks like an old stamp on a stamp. So you can use whatever you want. Anyway, that's the idea that I had that came into my brain for how to make these a little bit different. So, until the next time. Down there. Like me. Ring my bell. Share me with all your friends. Until we meet again. Bye-bye.